Hey guys, it's here bringing you another video. Now welcome back to Unranked to Diamond, the series where we take a Smurf account, fresh account, never played ranked before, and show you the adventure to Diamond. Now we return to the series Platinum 1 26 LP after we played Brand last episode, and today we are in the top lane. That's a weird Teemo ban for the enemy team. But yes, YORICK is patch 6.8 right now. It got released last night. I really want to play the new YORICK. I messed around with him a bit on the PBE. Played a custom game with him this morning just to make sure my mechanics are up to puff and all that stuff. And yeah, he seems really good. And that's one thing I want to say. I think he could be a pretty good pick if you know what you're doing on him and you use his ultimate effectively. I think that's going to be a really big thing with YORICK top lane. Whether you send it to go split push or whether you use it to split push with you, I think that's going to be a really big deciding factor of, you know, good YORICKs versus bad YORICKs, that type of thing. But let's just set our masteries that we're going to play him, because I am hoping to. Quinn could be annoying though, because as I always say, if there's a Quinn, you've got to expect that it's probably going to be top lane or jungle. But I think I'm going to go YORICK regardless. I want to play the new champion, and some people are like, you haven't even played Kled yet, why are you playing YORICK? I'm playing YORICK because I think he's more my style. You know, he's kind of more similar to like Aurelia and stuff like that, or Gnar, than Kled is. And I think Kled is a very all-in champion. You know, if you muck up on Kled, you're dead. Where I think YORICK has a little bit more survivability to him, which is kind of up my alley. I haven't put a lot of time into Kled because I just don't know. I just don't really, I want to say care for that champion, but that might be a bit too harsh. But yeah, we're going to go YORICK. I'm probably going to go further, but I am also tempted to go Grasp of the Undying. If it's a Quinn top lane, the Grasp is really tempting. Because obviously she's going to poke me like crazy, being ranged versus melee. But all I would want her to do is push into tower with me. I can last hit with my Q, get some ghouls, and then probably look for an all-in. The really annoying thing that I'm already thinking about this matchup is if I lock her in my W, she might be able to E out of it. I've already kind of thought, hey, it's Quinn jungle. Okay, I'm against a Renekton. That could be a fun matchup, actually. I'm pretty sure Renekton will have early game pressure on me, even though I'm a YORICK and I think my early game is strong. But I think my scaling is going to be a lot more than him. I will be going Triforce. I then will be going pure tank after Triforce. And, yeah, hoping to do as much work as possible on this champion. And he looks, let me just point out, he looks to be my type of champion. He looks like I will most likely put him in my champion pool type thing. So my team comp so far is relatively squishy apart from me and Thresh. We have a lot of AD damage, so hopefully we can get a really high AP damage dealer in. They've got Ghost and Flash, so that would tell me they're maybe going to play Victor or Cassio, because they're the main two people that pick those summoners together. Or Twisted Fate, that does it too. So I'll say the enemy team has, both teams can snowball, because if Twisted Fate roams around, gets a lot of pressure, boom, that's good for us. We've got an AD, Graves can snowball, but the enemy team has a Quinn who has a lot of snowball and a Renekton who has early game snowball. So it's a little bit iffy who's going to win. I'd say by team comps, nobody has advantage. It'll just be whoever plays better. But anyway, today's game, we're playing YORICK, the brand new rework champion. So without much further ado, let's go in the loading screen where we break down today's game. Okay, welcome to the loading screen. This is where I use the website lolskills.net to break down today's game. And as you can see, the enemy team have a 51.3% chance to win. But let's go through it. They have a Diamond 5 Renekton, Diamond 5 Ashe, Platinum 2 Nami, Diamond 5 Karma, and a Platinum 1 Quinn. On my team, we've got a Platinum 1 Twisted Fate, Platinum 1 Lucian, Platinum 1 Thresh, Platinum 1 Graves, and a Platinum 1 YORICK as myself. The enemy team do have a what looks to be a Nami main maybe and a Quinn main with an Ashe with a good win rate. On my team, we've got a Thresh main and a Graves that's got a decent amount of games and a good KDA. I can also tell you the Lucian, he's only played 15 games, but he's got a Diamond 1 border, so he probably was Diamond 1 last season. He's just got back into playing Ranked now. But also, the Renekton has gone Ghost. He's looking at these runes, which I can see you guys can't because you're just seeing a screenshot of the loading screen. He's gone Attack Speed, and he's gone Ghost. So this, to me, I would predict he's going to go the Blade or the Rune King build, because that build is all about attacking people and staying on top of them with Bork. So going Ghost and going Attack Speed in his runes might give that away. But anyway, hopefully we can do good. I've never played, obviously, YORICK versus Renekton. It's going to be the first time ever because it's the first day of his release. So let's see how it goes in today's game. Okay, welcome to today's game. So we are playing the reworked YORICK. It's been a long time coming, this, because they announced his rework, I'd like to say 3 years ago, and it's finally here. And by the looks of it, it looks really cool. Like, as a champion, he's awesome. And by his abilities, I've messed around a little bit with him. It seems pretty effective if you can be okay in lane. If you don't get beat in the early game, I think you have a solid mid game and a very good late game. The reason for it is your ultimate. I think this is the most important thing about the new YORICK. If you use it effectively, then you can basically wreak havoc in a team fight yourself, but then also send your ultimate to actually go split push, which is really, really powerful. Anyway, just admire how cool he looks. Like, I will say, I've played this game since Season 1. How the artwork and how Champion looks has come on so much. Like, they just look awesome nowadays. But we're going to take Q level 1. So I will try my best to teach you how to play the new YORICK. Obviously, I'm still learning, but I have looked into like his mechanics and stuff like that, maybe a little bit more than the average player. So I'll explain how his new abilities work, basically. Have opted for the Doran Shield first because I'm against a Renekton. He is looking aggressive with that Ghost, so I just want to be a little bit careful. I don't mind being a bit defensive in the early game because, again, I'm playing a new champion. I've got to experiment with my power spikes, so yeah. We all know that Renekton is just strong in the early game. Anyway, I'll do one more. There you go. I'll do. Should be enough. Doran's Blade. Okay, so yeah, I am predicting that this guy is going to go the Blade of the Ruined King build. He's actually queued the wave already, which is good for me. I want this to push into me. The reason I want it to push into me is because I don't think I can beat this guy in the early game. I'm pretty sure anyway. So yeah. Wow, he's playing really aggressive. Okay. I've got a good last hit mechanic, so I'm not really that bothered here. As long as I just try and get as much as I can. Which I think I'll be able to do with Q. I say that and I miss one. But yeah, right, he's used Q, go in, last hit. And I'm level 2 before him because, like, you know, he's just doing everything. I need one more grave. So basically, whenever you last hit a minion with your Q, you see these little graves on the floor, right? Alright, we're getting our ghouls to attack. I will explain what all this is in a minute. So the graves on the ground, when you have 3 of them on the ground, you can press Q again, and you will summon ghouls. If you press E on a champion, you hit your E on a champion, all those ghouls will target whatever you hit in that E. They will prioritize champions, I believe. So yeah, that's a pretty cool mechanic. You know, this Renekton, he's playing extremely aggressive, using his spells whenever they're on cooldown. Just going to use the E to last hit that. So, yeah, this is an okay lane phase for me. Again, maybe he's pushing it because he doesn't know how strong YORICK is and he's a bit scared. Who knows? I can press Q again right now and get some ghoulies. So I will do that in a second. Okay, make him use his E. So the W is a big circle, this thingamajiggy, right? It has health. You can kill it. It's a wall that is killable. I can walk... Me and my allies, me and my team can walk in and out it whenever we want. It's free to do that. Enemies, they either have to flash, they have to jump over it like Renekton E, or they have to damage it enough for it to die, and then they're free to kind of leave. It's a pretty interesting mechanic. It pretty much is the... from the... Witch Doctor from Diablo 3, if you've ever played that game. It's very reminiscent of that. But I actually really like that mechanic. I think it's really good. Gonna use the E. Ooh, didn't get it. Mana, I think, still is a problem for Graves. Not Graves, YORICK in the early game. This is a big trade going on. Ignite has come down. Hopefully they just survive. Surviving is a good thing, obviously. And I think they will do that. Okay, cool. Build-wise on YORICK, you do want to go for the Triforce. It is a very strong item on him. So that's what we'll be aiming for. I could actually go Corrupting Potion, but I'm not really feeling it. I'm going to teleport straight in. Is this a good idea? Probably not, actually. I'm going to get chunked. Apples. I missed it. Yeah, that was a big mistake by me. I just completely just got obliterated. Don't do that, kids. Don't give them just a free, like, win of the lane. Oops. By just teleporting straight into them. That was kind of stupid. But we can last hit a lot of minions here, so it's not the end of the world. One. Oh, I accidentally last hit that. Huzzy cannon, everybody. I missed my E. I thought he was going to run to the wall, but he didn't. He just stood his ground. Ooh. So the cool thing is there is a little bit of like grasp on it. So if he does get caught in it, he does just have to E out of it straight away, which is kind of nice for me. Did I miss my E again? You can see my damage though is pretty good. And this only gets higher. I think I'm going to be selfish with my ultimate in the early game, which I think is what you should do. And I'm going to use my ult in my own lane. You can, you know, do it other ways. You can basically put it anywhere you want. Like I could make it go bot lane. But I don't think that's very wise in the early game, to be honest. If he hits level 6, he will go for an all-in on me. Okay, I've got these... Oh... If Quinn didn't come, I was going to kill that guy. Again, for some reason... Hopefully he gets the kill anyway. But for some reason... Nice, that's really good. Hopefully he doesn't die for it. But if for some reason, every single time I die, the first time I die, I always lag. It happened 2 games ago, or the last game on brand. I'm not really sure, but it happened recently. No idea. Like, I don't know if any rioters are watching this, but that's something that's happening, apparently. I'm not sure. And I looked in the comment section of that video, and people saying I have the exact same thing. So it's not just me. But I'm going to be going the Phage first, just to survive. Again, I'm not sure about my power spikes and how strong YORICK is compared to a Renekton. He did use Ghost there, by the way. I just want to go a bit defensive, and then I'll build Sheen next. Sheen, from where I've played a little bit of the PBE, is where YORICK damage gets ridiculous. So, yeah. The only problem with your ultimate on YORICK is you do push waves automatically. So it's a bit like, you have to use it when you're, like, comfortable to push, because otherwise you're just going to die. Alright, we can do a little bit of trading though, which is nice. Should we use it? Yeah, let's use it. Alright, welcome to YORICK Ultimate. So this is her. She is kind of like my Wraithy queen. And she like automatically pushes basically. She just attacks stuff like crazy. And you just go for towers, basically, whenever she's up, more or less. Throw my E on him. Throw my W, just to make him use his E. The only annoying thing with your ultimate, I've tried so many times, you cannot control it properly. It's not like a ghost, like with Mordekaiser. You cannot ult control it. Which I think is sort of a little bit of a letdown. But I do believe that it's intended because it's, like, not under your control fully. It's like this Wraith Queen that, like, you just call upon occasionally. So... I guess it's fine. Let's just get these ghouls. He kills them straight away. Teleport down in bot lane. Boom, they get a nice Ashe kill. Double kill for Lucian. Really nice. Okay, I was just backing off a little bit from him then because I was like, where's Quinn? She's in bot lane. So I don't have to be crazy. Well, I'm going to still be passive because, again, I don't think I'm stronger than him yet. But, yeah. He's pretty fun, though, from what I've experienced so far. Do I think he fits in the top meta, though? Yeah, I do, actually. I've gone further this game, because I think I can scale really well with it with Triforce. But maybe Grasp of the Undying is better? Possibly. It's going to just take a few weeks of experimentation to decide, you know, what's the better thing to do. Alright. This Renekton's really aggressive. I'm risking it here. Okay, that was a bit buggy. I thought I got him inside of that, but I didn't. Okay, well, it's going to take me a couple, like... Well, not... Well, it's going to take me a couple games to, like, fully get the grist with this champion. I'm definitely weaker than this Renekton in the early game. And the Ghost is throwing me off a little bit. Because he can just Ghost ult on me, and I'm like, oh, okay then. Be interesting to see what build he goes, though. Is he going to go... the Bork, which I'm predicting he does go the Bork. But yeah, right, I'm just going to be really careful because he can just kill me. I've got to basically just think that way. Right now, this Renekton can kill me. I need to play kind of passive. He has gone back, so I am going to push it because you have to remember he doesn't have teleport, so... Which, when I'm in late game and I can split push with my ultimate and stay with my team... That's where the teleport could come in handy. Because if, say, he's split pushing against my ultimate, then I can, or if I send my ultimate with my team, then I can just teleport into the fight where he can't do that. Okay, so Quinn's there. She could come top lane, or she's going to go mid. Don't exactly know where she is. I think we could kill Renekton if Graves came top lane. I do know it's a bit hard to gank him, though. Uh-oh. I think he's okay. So these ghouls, by the way, just to explain, they stay around until either you go out of range as a YORICK or they die. They are there now. Which is pretty cool, actually. Because most like plants and ghouls and stuff in this game don't stay around forever, where these do. Which is awesome. Okay, Quinn's in mid lane. She is looking a lot in mid lane, to be honest, which for me, I don't really mind. I am like going behind in CS here, but there's a lot here, so I should be able to catch up a little bit in a second. It just depends what this guy wants to do, to be honest. That's not good. Okay, so he's clearing for the pink. He's got 2 rage bar full, so I don't really want to fight him when he's got that amount of damage. Just set the ghouls on him. Just do a bit of damage. I do have my ultimate, obviously, which I could use. Make him use his E. God, he's so goddamn strong. Next sums. I just can't survive versus that. It's too much damage. Unfortunately, Twisted Fate was a little bit too late, which isn't his fault. Like, I just need to survive, which is really hard. Just so much raw damage. So, we've learned already that it is probably because I'm not used to the champion fully yet, but definitely YORICK cannot beat a Renekton in the early game. So, yeah. He's weak in early compared to Renekton. Yeah, I just can't survive versus the raw damage of a Renekton. But I think I'll outscale him if I actually can get to a decent item amount, to be honest. He's going to take First Blood Tower, though. That's a lot of gold. So I do wish like I did get like Graves to come top lane a little bit more than he has. Well, he hasn't been top lane really at all for a gank. That would be great, because that would relieve the pressure of an early game person. Like, again, it's a thing when you're playing against early game champions. Sometimes it's a great idea to camp them, because you get rid of their early game. Like, that's the whole point, is he's strong in the early game, you camp him, don't even need to kill him, just camp them, and boom, they can't do what they're actually designed to do. And then eventually they'll just get outscaled, and hey presto, you win the game because they haven't snowballed. But yeah, that hasn't happened this game, unfortunately. Hopefully my bot lane does okay, though, because they did get that double kill earlier, which I would predict that they should actually win that lane. But yeah. Just gotta be careful is all. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I'm just gonna go back. Quinn is coming down. Got teleport in a minute. What have you got, Renekton? Wow, yeah, he went Yumu. He is 100% going the Bork build. Because the Bork build is becoming more popular in Renekton, because basically, again, he's an early game champion, he falls off in late game. What the Bork build does is actually gives him a better late game than his other builds, because it's the attack speed Bork build, so it doesn't go off his own scaling, it goes off like the Bork and doing percentage health damage. So that's the thought on it. It's clever, like it does work quite well for him, which is good. I'm just going to clear this actually. Blues off. Karma is coming in to try and steal it. I accidentally missed the E there because I forgot it was on thingy. There's a big fight going on down there. Looks to be bad. I think I need to use my ultimate soon to push this Renekton out. Because, by the way, this style of Renekton, it's not teamfight Renekton at all. It is literally, I am going to kill you solo. That is all I'm going to do this game. You see, though, the damage is getting there. The music, by the way, when your ultimate is on, is amazing. I can't survive versus this guy. I even, like, locked him in and he just stun-locked me. I need some pressure. Like, I'm getting no pressure and he's just wrecking me. I know, by the way, a lot of people going, oh, it's your own fault. Yeah, I know that. But when you see a Renekton near tier 2 at 15 minutes, gank him. Like, you know, that's a free kill. But again, I don't think I'm out of the count. I think I still will do quite a bit in the mid-late game, if I could just get there, like I mentioned. But just a Twisted Fate gank or a Graves gank, while he goes all in on me, by the way, he's fully committed. So that's where you can kill him. And that's what I'm kind of looking forward there. Alright, so Ashe, how's Ashe actually doing? So she's 1, 2, 3. She's got, like, they're even in CS in bot lane. Which isn't bad. Like, it means our Lucian is decently strong. But yeah, damn, I'm a little bit disappointed already with my performance on YORICK. Again, it's hard to say whether this is me or whether it's the champion because he's brand new. Like, we don't know the full strengths of this champion. All I can tell you guys right now is he's definitely weaker than a Renekton in the early game. Like, just pure damage point of view, I can't survive that damage. Does that mean you should go tank item first? Possibly. You know, that could be what you could do. What I'm actually kind of thinking now, though, is Graves' top lane is going to be a Quinn. Like, it's just like, you know. Okay, got his flash. See, look, Graves comes top lane. The first time Graves comes top lane, we get his flash. Like, we actually can do good things in top lane. It's just people need to come here more. Because trust me, this Renekton will be really scared of dying. Like, trust me, like, he knows if he starts, like, if I start getting strong, he knows that I probably outscale him. So he really doesn't want to die. And he'll be scared of that fact, and you've got to use that. I'm nearly level 11, though. Yeah, he's coming back top lane, good. We don't know if people know we're here, though. Well, I guess I'll just use my ultimate to push. That was a bad idea. He might die, though. He should die. Hey, they got him. Alright, get the tower. I need to build pure tank now, though. Okay, we're gonna go boots and then armor. Just armor everything. Just, like, buy armor. Because, yeah, he's just got too much damage. I can't survive it. Alright, so they get the tower. That's good. They get mid tower. I don't know what happened. There was a fight around here that happened, but I was too busy paying attention to something else. These guys are pushing down here. There is something to teleport to there, which I guess I could go to, but I just don't think it'll be the best. I don't know if, because like I could just run into them and just die, which obviously is not going to be very useful. Okay, I'm coming this way. Ah! That was so close to trap them in. Okay, there's a big team fight happening. Nothing's big. No one's died yet, which is a good sign. We don't know where Renekton is, though. I can't believe my W didn't hit. If I trapped with W there, I could have probably got a kill. Or, like, my team probably could have got a kill. So goddamn close. I've got to get used to the delay. Okay, so Renekton is around. He's obviously very strong, but they don't have Ash Arrow. We have ults, they don't, so we should actually look for this fight still, to be honest. Because I think we'll be okay. I have to remember also my E gives me a speed up. I haven't really been making use of that. Well, I haven't really been able to. Just getting like one shot by Renekton and CC locked, it's like, well, never mind. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to ward that, because you never know if they're going to cheekily do it. So he's now got a Yumu, and he's got a Ravenous Hydra. Okay, so he's got a lot of strength to him. He most likely will go Balk next. Again, standard build on Renekton, that's what he does. I'm going Deadman Plate next, myself. I'm probably going to use Ultimate here, too. Look at this Krug. Again, some people are like, you're wasting your ultimate. Now, this is what it's for. Boom, you can see that damage though. Wow. Hopefully you guys can hear the music. I'm not sure if it will be too quiet because I have game audio quite quiet. But yeah, it's so cool. So goddamn cool. He'll probably be in here. Oh no, he's not. Okay, so my ultimate's just going to go mental and like go by itself. But meanwhile, my team are dying. That's not good. Because they actually died without obviously Renekton being there. So that's now top lane, by the way. That's just going to split push. This is what I mean. I can just like go anywhere on the map. He was actually looking for me somewhere in my jungle. But yeah. Oh, the music is so goddamn cool. Oh, I love it. So he's probably still looking. Okay, now he's back in top lane. It will do decent damage to him, or a little bit. Oh no, he's healing like nuts from Ravenous. Never mind. Ravenous Hydra OP.
Tears of life preserve me.
Alright, so I've got 1,000 gold. TF ult is coming down. I don't know if that's the smartest thing to do, but he's doing it anyway. He does survive, but I think he had to flash. Oh no, he had a ghost out.
One can stare.
I think he was too far away from my teammates to actually do anything there, to be honest. Graves has found a Quinn. God damn, he should die for it. Like, he's diving and he died for it. Like, that's crazy that he can just dive me like that. Hopefully, there we go. That's fine. If they're going to dive me, again, I'm not a KD warrior. You guys know this. Like, I say it nearly every game when I do bad. I'm not getting embarrassed about my KDA. Like, yeah, it's annoying, but I don't mind. Like, I'll take the win over having a bad KDA. I don't really care. So him diving me like that and getting 2 free kills when I'm already 0-5 and now 0-6 doesn't bother me. Like, I'm already kind of feeding, so one more death doesn't really make a difference. It's why, like, I won't buy GA at this point, because GA won't be that much useful to me. Like, yes, it gives me resistances, but I don't need resistances in this game yet. Like, yeah, I need to be tanky, but that item doesn't give me more than others. You know, Dead Man's Plate is better for armor than GA, and, you know, Spirit Visage is better for magic resist, so I'm going to buy those items instead of a GA, even though GA would probably make my KDA look a little bit better. I don't care. I've got my ultimate soon, so I'll definitely be using that. They're not doing Baron. No way. Should I use my ultimate to split push? Yeah. Alright, go my ultimate. No. Attack that stuff. See, I guess you do need to get it to, like, attack stuff and then it will go mental. Alright, go. Do it. Alright, I'm on my way there. It will split push now. Or it should. Come on, ultimate. Do something. Okay, now it's going. I was like, what the hell? Do something. Ah! I'm always, like, so close. Oh, that tower's gone. Damn, that's bad. We don't really want to just lose towers like that, to be honest. Meanwhile, in time, a shutdown goal. Oh, they're coming. Or not? The hell? Did Nami just, like, nearly suicide? Oh, he got him. Got him. Don't suicide. Oh, nice. Okay, that's good. So my thing is dead now. Renekton did go and kill it, but that's fine. We got a lot from my ultimate, like, in just pushing. Renekton is on his way, so we got to be really careful for Big Bad Croc. He died. That was Ghost from Renekton. Oh my god. We're so low. Where's Lucian? If Lucian was with us then, we probably would have picked up 2 kills. Because there were 2. Renekton got really low and someone else got really low. I think Quinn. So if Lucian was with us then, yeah, that probably would have been 2. That would have been great. Apparently someone's calling a bug. I don't know what bug that would be, but okay. Oh, he threw it in the wrong direction. Oh, okay. I thought they got rid of the minimap aim bug. Basically, there was a bug that if you accidentally hovered your minimap, it would actually aim to where you're looking on the minimap, not to where you actually wanted to aim. Apparently, they did fix that this patch, but maybe they didn't. You never know. No, they were doing it anyway. So there's thingy here. I've got my ultimate back in 35 seconds, so I can definitely throw that back in top lane. Just going over there just to see if they would engage with me. Okay, Renekton's here. He's actually building tank now. He's not going the standard Renekton build. Okay. Hey guys, come with me. I'm like the Pied Piper of ghouls. I'm gonna go back top lane, I think. Oh. Don't think we're going to get that kill, unfortunately. Looking for my E just to kind of settle that down. Okay, I'm going to go back to top lane. Set my ultimate back up there, to be honest. When will I start outscaling this Renekton? Like, I think if I was actually not feeding this game, I think I would have outscaled this guy by now, but he's too far ahead in just raw items himself. That's good. Is he going to die me again? I need to go mid because of here. There you can see he's there. I did ping them to go away, but I was just a bit too scared that they were going to die. My ultimate is still top lane, but it's going to get killed instantly. That's kind of lame, to be honest. I really want to make more use of my ultimate than that. Am I diveable? Probably. Like, Renekton's too tanky to die under a tower. He has to be careful in that jungle. Okay, there's Quinn. She is looking probably for stuff. So I know next time when I play this champion, because I do want to play this guy a lot more, don't go anywhere near Renekton in the early game. There's just no point. They are doing it, by the way. Oh, TF. TF should have ulted way earlier, like he didn't even use it. Whenever they're doing Baron and you have a Twisted Fate on your team, ult. Just even if you're not going to teleport, just throw your ultimate down so your team can actually see what's happening. It's the same if you're playing Nocturne. Whenever you're doing Baron, just ult, because the enemy team then won't be able to see inside the Baron pit unless like you're in the Baron pit. So yeah, just little things like that can make a big difference. I think I can just hold it against him, but yeah. If we get really late game, there's a chance that we can do stuff, but not right now. Oh. He's whipping them and I'm not getting the last hits. He's got his W on. They're in mid lane. So the annoying thing is I want to team fight as a YORICK, I think, where the Renekton, as I said to you guys, he's going into the solo build. This is working out for these guys like entirely, because I'm not allowed to do stuff in team fights, because if I leave to go to a team fight, the Renekton can get like an inhibitor basically. Which obviously I don't really want him to do. So him keeping me here is working out for the enemy team like really well. We could fight this though, we just need Lucian with us, because so far he hasn't really helped a lot in team fights. Because again, they've been pretty low. Pretty low. Okay, there's Quinn. We should like engage on this. Like right now. Okay, we lived. No, we didn't. We should be able to clean this team fight. Just auto attack, keep auto attacking. We should have won that team fight a lot more. By the way, remember, that was 5v4. I just don't think people are getting auto attacks in enough. Because Renekton went all the way to the back line. Now, don't surrender. Oh, he missed. Rip pepperoni and pepperoni. Yeah, I think we just played that team fight really badly. Yes, the enemy team are really ahead. Like, it's not just Renekton. They have a 6-1 Karma. They are strong. I just don't think we're playing it right. Which is a bit lame. Anyway, we're going to go this because they are, like, they got a fed thingy, YORICK players. It's not really YORICK players. Like, again, I played it bad. I know I did, but I don't really think it was like... Well, it probably was me. I could have obviously played it a lot better. But, I think it was just the strength of Renekton. I just can't deal with that. There's very little counterplay that I could have done, apart from just play, like, the biggest wimp on the planet. But again, saying that, it's not just, like, Renekton who's winning the game for them. Karma's 6-1. Like, that's a really strong Karma. We can still hold on. Like, again, they, like, hasn't played it yet. Haven't played in on this account. Like, again, you can't always, like, you know, think that, but whatever. It's just I got wrecked in the early game. It's pretty much what happened. Renekton has picked up a lot of free kills, too, from different places on the map. I know I kind of gave him that lead, but still. I would have loved if some early game pressure came, as I mentioned. Whenever someone is really early game, shut them down, and you can tell this guy wanted early game because he went ghost. Again, that kind of is like, I want to do stuff in the early game, I want to catch and kill people, but yeah. Like, again, they're blaming me on the game. I'll take the blame, whatever, but they're strong teammates. I didn't make the Karma strong, but apparently I did. Okay, so these people are just acting a bit weird now, but whatever. Trap the Quinn in. Can't see. Just trying to clear the minions because you go for a team fight and then suddenly the game's over because minions kill everything, but they're dying anyway. That's what you gotta be careful for. Oh, this Renekton is really strong. I'll give it to him. He played it well. Oh, I was about to whack people. So yeah, that's GG. Again, I'm going to feed occasionally. It's part of the adventure. And it was just a shame that it had to be on the new champion. So what I'll say, summarize, I think he's a good champion, even though I played badly. Again, you'll see pros in the next few weeks play new champions. You'll see people play YORICK and they'll feed. That's what happens. But I just know now, don't go anywhere near a Renekton. Like, I know Renekton is a strong champion, but there's just nothing I could have done. Like, the WQ, dead. Like, hello. Dives me at level, I think it was like level 6 or 7. Like, you can just do that. You can see, damage-wise, I was kind of predicting throughout the game, people might go, oh, you're being salty about other teammates again. I knew the Lucian wasn't doing damage. Like, he just wasn't auto-attacking things. He did less damage than me, less damage than TF, and less TF than Graves. That's saying a lot, because I felt like it didn't do anything this game, and he did nothing. So he just needed to auto-attack more. I was watching him in teamfights. He just wasn't doing anything. I'm not pinning the blame on the game on him, by the way. I take most of the blame of this myself. But it's just little things that could have been better. Like, I needed to play more wimpy. I know that now. Teamfight-wise, we probably could have played that better as well. Especially that 4v5. That Quinn was in the bot lane, and then it was 4 people top. I think we should have just won that, but we just didn't do the damage. So hopefully you guys enjoyed nonetheless. Hopefully you, again, learned at least something about the new YORICK. You learned that Renekton beats him at least. So if you did like it anyway, throw a like on it. I definitely will be playing more of the new YORICK. I just had a bad performance on him. It happens. So yeah, like the video if you like it. Subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you guys next time. See ya.